Oh Jesus, this is gonna go well. I'm not very, what's the word? Nervous. Hmm. I think I also need to turn up the volume. There's volume. Is that better? That's a bit better. That sounds a bit more like normal. Yeah, it's better. Okay. I'm trying to hear it back and see if it's awful or not. Ba 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 ba. Okay, that's not that bad. Okay. Oh. What are we hunting for? I don't remember what we were hunting for. Squirrels? Were we hunting for squirrels? I think we need like one perfect squirrel. I don't like the fact that I can't tell when flowers are like proper things. Ba, 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 ba. Mm. What? What? Um. Why did it? Why? Why is this triggering? That's what I'm curious about. Have I done something? Like, why is it telling me? I don't. I don't know. Because if it is going to start triggering often, it's like maybe I'm going to get jumped. Maybe my horse is dead. You think it triggers this if the horses are all dead? Might. Hmm. I'll do it. Worst case, something bad happens. Okay, that was definitely a squirrel. I wonder why I can't study them. Does that mean they're not targets? Oh, that guy definitely is a target. Am I like slightly too far away to target them? Okay, I'm not going towards the squirrels anymore. Ah. Peking duck. I'm peeking at these ducks. I thought it said salad, not sold. Can be salad. I think I need them to be a little bit closer to do that. I'm thinking about Crimson Desert. I've been thinking about Crimson Desert for like a couple of days now. Hmm. Looking for squirrels, looking for squirrels. I think I need like raccoons and squirrels. Hmm. Yeah, I increased my volume because I need to hear in this game because I like doing tracking stuff. I heard that Crimson Desert has like a lot of what's the word? In-depth combat controls? So I'm not sure how good it would be on controller. That's a problem I have in my head of getting the game. It's like I haven't seen enough reviews. I heard that the story's really bad, but the gameplay's really fun, and it's like, okay. Like Ghost of Yotei, I'm like, I don't want to get that game because it seems really old inspired, and what I mean by that is like, oh yeah, like I really like the idea of using like, like a bow staff and things for combat, but like I would like there to be a magic thing, maybe a skill tree type thing. So unless saw that game on like a heavy discount, I wouldn't get it because it's like a lot of hours to sink in for a game I'm not really interested in. But Crimson Desert, I'm like, apparently this game runs like decent on certain platforms. So like I imagine that the PlayStation 5 could probably handle it, especially after a couple of updates when I get to the game. But I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of movement over there. So that is a duck area, okay. Oh, so I need to see an animal to, yeah, okay. This is going to be a pain in my ass to fill out the map. I say I only need to find the animal once. Are they up a tree? I imagine the horse would scare them. Squirrels are quite sensitive little creatures. Squirrels. Squirrels. I just want to try and get one perfect squirrel. I'm going to keep in mind that it isn't tracking the grass. I don't think squirrels are here. Maybe it's because there's like a pathing thing through here. But I haven't been able to spot one. Okay. It could be also indicative of over here. Like, I'm not sure what the distance is on the trails. Is that a fucking... What the fuck is... Where is that? I think I scared it off. I just can't see it through this thick glass. I'm not sure how the binoculars are able to do so. Oops. Obviously, Arthur Morgan's better at this than I am, but you get my point. Fucking what? I think it's targeting. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Hug the wall. Hug the wall. Hug the wall. Arthur Morgan. Hug the wall. Arthur Morgan. Hug the wall. Arthur Morgan. What? Is there no? Is there no quality to Attack You Vulture? Is this perfect?
Okay, girl.
Okay, let's start walking back then, shall we? Oh right, I was supposed to look up stuff. Give me a second. Okay, how would I word this? Red Dead 2 Legendary Carcasses? Hmm. Okay, that works. Oops. Red Dead Redemption 2. Perfect. Right. Legendary Carcass. Oh, right, the fucking trapper. Reddit, wait, no. Game Learning Circle. Cooking, crafting. A rifle round uses 2 hides. Hunters to acquire vital resources. Host their parts, cook. Yep. I love it when they don't. When like I write something. All right. Okay, I'm just gonna fucking run back to him then. I know it's stupid to go right back, but it's like my only real option.
I couldn't have drawn it prettier, no, sir. Oh, hey, mister! Remember me? Come on over. How you doing today? Well, you see this here? American ginseng. Take a feller from not too bad to hardy as buck in no time. Really something. Yep, you don't find this every day. Dose this in your medicine, give it some zip. Believe me.
Whatever you're selling, I ain't buying.
Anyway, I ain't gonna use all of this, so feel free to help yourself to whatever's left. You take care now.
Yummy. Yeah, we'll fill horse stats.
It's good. Well done, girl.
I keep forgetting you just sell them to someone. Okay, before we go in, let's pause. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. 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 So I'm just thinking, like, how fast can we get there to sell the item? Is the person back? Because technically it hasn't been timed. I saw like one person say like it doesn't decompose. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up a campfire. What the fuck is the activity? Is it because I could get robbed? Is it like don't stay here, you're gonna get robbed?
Yeah.
Oh, is it because I'm technically in the road?
Good girl.
I also need to get $300 so I can undo that effect. That'd be nice. Yeah, there we are. Craft cook. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's also a good idea to just have Alpha Morgan eat the meat so then you can craft it. So then you can just infinite loop it. Because I have a lot of like random meats and stuff. Hmm. Mm-hmm. My poor fire is getting rained on. Mm. Okay. Mm. Nice. What the fuck is that? What? I'm gonna fucking cry. I'm gonna fucking cry. I'm so pissed. I'm not. When Cloud gets on, I'm gonna strangle him.
Yep. Hey, mister! Help me! How about we skip the small talk, eh?
I feel bad. He's Spanish.
Yeah. Yep. you're okay, girl.
Glad to see you again, sir. Okay, let's take a look at it. Once in a lifetime, eh?
Real good doing business with you.
Yes, there we are. That's what I wanted. Anyway, let's now go back to anywhere else. Okay. Also, the raccoon guys are there. Now let's table. Yeah, let's go over there.
Thanks, mister.
This terrifies me, by the way. I could never do what Arthur does because like of that fucking exact location, that exact thing. I could never be like a proper horse rider because of situations like that. Not to mention, our society just isn't built for it. Like in part 7 of JoJo's. Oh, you were using a horse in like 1980s? Okay. Yeah, you need a perfect fox, a couple of foxes, and badgers, and other stuff like that. To be fair, I use my special sight.
Them clothes.
Yeah, I think my few problems with this game is that like I wouldn't mind it if the satchels and things required good pelts, not perfect pelts.
Okay then.
Oh come on. I guess I shot him in the ass, to be fair. I did shoot him in the ass a bunch of times. I wasn't shooting him properly.
There you are.
I do appreciate that you can go from kill straight to thing pretty easily. Good. Want that on the floor?
All right, girl.
That was like, I'm never killing that kind of bird, by the way. I'm never killing like a parakeet. Yeah, this game's really nice. I feel like my problem with a game like Red Dead 2 is pretty much just ridiculous requirements. Like, if there was a perk that like lets you see animals like on your minimap, that'd be really convenient. Because like one of my problems with tracking is that I feel like I always have to use my special Deadeye sense like every 4 milliseconds, or I have to over rely on bionicles. What the heck was that? I thought I saw a walker somewhere. Maybe it's all put away. Turkey somewhere. Like, I don't mind hunting in this sort of environment because like the ground makes it really nice to see creatures. Like even from this distance I can tell there's like something there. And it's jackrabbits, okay.
Easy, whoa.
Yeah, I thought the blood game was going to take like at least another 40 minutes. Pretty short demo.
Yes? Can I help you?
Hey,
hello,
You,
chum.
your top is your hat is the
Do you want an
only
autograph? Or a
part that looks
photograph?
like a thing.
Sorry?
People often get nervous, but there's really no need to. I'm just a normal guy who, well, happens to be very famous.
Okay. Who are you?
Jeremy Gill,
Who?
the famous fisherman. I've written a lot of books. I'm in the newspaper all the time. Here's one from the New Hanover Gazette from a few years back. And this is a book I wrote. Huh? I wrote it.
Good for you.
You really don't know who I am? Oh, well. Nice to meet you.
You too. Arthur.
Sure you don't want a photo?
Not right now.
You know, mothers, they often offer me their daughters.
Just for a photograph?
No! To marry. But I say
What?
no. I'm married to the fish.
Ah,
You're famous for fishing?
Very.
That pays well?
Pretty well. What I mostly do is send fans stuffed fish.
Stuffed fish?
Yeah. Here, let me show you. Come with me.
And you're selling these?
Yes. How many do you want? If you get 3, we could do a photograph. Together. Like actual friends.
No, I'm fine. It's sort of ridiculous.
Listen, Chum. People love it. And I could sell even more fish if I had them. It helps them to know that out there's some man
Oh, I like
fighting
that
with
bass
Neptune
on the
on a
bottom.
daily basis and winning.
Okay.
left one, the left one.
But I can't catch enough of them. And there's really good money in this.
I'll fish a little.
You do? Well, in that case, send them to me. Of course, not if they're too rotten. Do you like that bass? I'd sell this for $50. I'd give you 15.
Send you fish.
Ooh, my card and a map.
Well, maybe I shall.
Only the decent ones. They have to be at least 24 inches in length and 10 pounds in weight. No one wants to imagine Jeremy Gill catching a tiddler. There's no money in tiddlers.
So I hear.
I guess it's like honest money. Legendary, okay. And that's for legendary fish as well. That's not even that good.
Girl.
I get that's 100% completion, I don't care. If that's your argument, that's a bad argument. My horse breathed, apparently. Also, I watched, okay. JoJo, Part 7, Episode 1 and 2? Was it? Might have just been Episode 1? I don't know. I thought it was really good. That's the trick to your horse. I like that bit. That bit was really good. I'm probably going to end this one if today's thing early. That's not a thing, I don't know. Maybe at 2. Obviously, I think the idea that, like, your blinding trait, that... I don't like the fact that the blinding trait the Deadeye trait, requires so much like stuff for it. Good. Perfect. What the fuck?
Your distance would be appreciated. I got a place to be.
Oh, it shows me there. Okay, the star shows there. Don't know what I clicked to change that.
Hey! Over here! Oh, I really need your help, friend. Again. I know. Listen, I know what this looks like, but you got to help me out again. I mean, come on, please. Again? Come on now. Just shoot the damn chains already, come on! Come on, do it! There, yes! Relax. Oh, yes, praise the Lord! Thank you. I tell you, friend, I'm about more broke than last time, but, well, I heard something you might like.
Yo, great Deadeye
Fella told me
experience.
about a big farmhouse out in the middle of nowhere, loaded up with valuables, ripe for the taking. If you're in Rhodes, you head north and then east. There's a fella there who raises pigs.
Oh, I look like a thief or something?
Or something, maybe. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah. Obviously, I think on level you should gain a trait like every couple levels. That's where's the thing again? So I can explain it. Like if I go on progress, wait, it's on player, isn't it? I think the Deadeye stuff should happen as time goes on. Oh, I'm underweight. Like, I think overall, I get why they're, trinkets, but I think there should be ones based on level. Because if I'm on, like, level 5 of 8, I feel like I should get a trait, I'm not asking for a lot, I just think getting a trait or two would be nice and convenient, like, in the game, I think. Like, oh, if you've done, like, this much work on it, you should gain some benefit. Like it literally says it there, unlock new perks, tricks, kit shots, and crafting, other stuff. I get why, sometimes, but it is annoying not to have them, because like, the most important scaling is tied to a single stat, if that makes sense. And like, outside of the take less damage on the horseback, there's a lot of examples of like that concept in the game that is done well, if that makes sense. Like, I think a lot of the time, like maybe if I gain special equipment from the challenges I might be able to do a bit more, but still. Also, with sprinting stamina. kind of on some of this.
Hey, friend.
Hi there.
Yeah. I think that's how, if I made the game, I'd definitely have it so you just gain passive perks. Like, oh, you're doing a lot of hunting with Deadeye. So now you gain the ability to naturally see animals in, like, the minimap. That'd be nice. As an example, like, little ones, I think definitely having the talisman ones be related directly to, like, combat and things like that makes sense, like health and stuff. But I think utility ones should just be unlocked over time. Like, oh, you've got your sprinting skill higher? Well, now you gain a skill related to, like, after standing full stop, regenerate stamina. Much more than, like, you know, doing other activities that aren't full yard. Like, jogging, as an example, in real life, use that to stay, you know... sorry. At, like, normal levels of, like, stamina. Being able to recover stamina slightly while you're doing other tasks. Right, that's why you jog. Like, oh, you've got Deadeye up high enough, you're going to be slightly more stealthy to animals. Like, not players or anything, or, you know, characters in game, but just, you're going to be stealthy to animals. Like, on horseback, for example. Which probably is a talisman, but you get my point. That's what fell behind my head. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I definitely think that those are things I would want in the game. that I'm a little disappointed by, because tying so many to grinding in the game is annoying. Like, oh, do you want to gain the ability to hold more resources, which would be really convenient, or would you just spend money in the game, or would you, like, I don't have a problem with having these as options. I have them, like, my problem is having them all as options at the same time is a good way to explain it.
Damn. No damn time for you.
That might have been why we lost Belshun, though. I wasn't maintaining my weapons. Did I lose Deadeye Core to that? I mean, that makes sense. If that's not a perfect pelt, I don't know what is. I like how we place the blood side down into our poor animal. Our poor horse. Every time I hear any kind of noise in this game, I immediately start fearing.
Yep. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, those are my problems with the game. Like, if I made the game, which I know I say a lot in terms of games, but I think in terms of this game, I would definitely just have it so that, like, everything's a little bit more convenient. Like, as a player, I don't mind, you know, Also, it would be. I get why cores work like this, but it would be nice to have more, like, you know, slight snack items that are renewable.
You done good, girl.
But yeah, I think for regular animals like deer, it's kind of fine. Like it's teetering on not being fine with that. But like for small animals, I feel like just dead shot shoot them. You should naturally just get perfects because, like, you know, they're annoying to spot. And I get that's part of like the tribalization, but it's like the animal's gone.
Hello there.
Hi.
One of those days.
Damn. I regret doing that stupid shoot thing I just did. Like, one of the things I like about Breath of the Wild is that this gimmick didn't exist. And I know you're going to say that, oh, but the gimmick not existed. Yeah, but in Breath of the Wild, there was still sound stuff. You know, there was still sound gimmicks, but it wasn't like you need to train this stat requirement for, like, you know, hours and hours in game. Like, even, like, just make it so that, like, you can make the satchels with different qualities of pelts, right? Make it so that's how it works. You can do it with multiple qualities of pelts. So then when I get like a really good pelt and I do really well, I get like the maximum amount for it and I can remake it. You know? Like, oh, you need to put in a couple different pelts, right? And the more pelt requirements you put into it, like you start off with like the poor variants in game, and then you can go to like the good variants, and then you can keep getting higher and higher variants until you do get like, you know, the legendary quality pelts, or like the perfect quality pelts. You know, like, oh, you put all 3 values in at maximum, great. I feel like that's how it should be. And the only one you don't have is like the final variant.
Huh? Hey, best you keep moving. This is your last warning. You want the devil then? Fine.
No, Raiders. Maybe planning to try and get that house over there. I think it did good. Like, I do think that the gimmicks in this game are great, but I think that, like, a couple mods makes this game really cool to play. And it's like, oh, like, have it so that when you get to level 8, you increase, like, the level grind a little bit, but, like, each time you level up, you gain one of the trinkets randomly. So, like, oh, that would mean that if you keep sprinting and stuff, and you keep taking damage, and you're struggling in the game or whatever, or you just play it for long enough, you just passively gain maybe weaker variants of the trinkets. That'd be nice. Just make it so it's weaker variants of the trinkets. So, like, the horse riding one as an example, you gain, like, a weaker version of that until you get it in the stock.
You alright, girl?
Or, like, you know, a variant for hunting, you know? I feel like that would be a much better way to do this than, like, you know, how they're doing it now. Obviously, there are some people who want to do, like, a zero trinket run. Maybe just, you know, like, enable that or whatever. Okay, this is gonna be a bad pelt. Sorry.
That's it.
Alpha Morgan's really fucking strong, by the way. Oh, I can't pick that up, okay.
Okay, my girl.
Oh yeah, I should probably click on it so I'm actually going in that direction. Yeah, I definitely think I'm not enjoying this game as much. Like, it keeps going up and down. In terms of my enjoyment, like, there are times where, like, I think this game is really good, but then I look at, like, a lot of the mechanics and I go, oh, this isn't fun.
Yeah, you're a gall darn vision, ain't you?
Yeah. Like, the problems I have with the game is pretty much just its length isn't feeling as good. Like, you play a magical game or something with magical powers, skills, and things, the gameplay's usually always decent. Like, you know? Similarly, I get why going across roads is bad in the game because, like, you know,
Really hope that blood.
you know what, sure. Just to put that out on my own head, I'm gonna go across the route direct. I keep thinking the tip of that gun is an animal. like in the distance. Like in Breath of the Wild, because of how the game works, when you like go into the air and you like go slow-mo and you hit a bunch of animals, you feel really good because that's like the food in the game for ages in the game. And like, you get a critical hit on it, so it instantly dies, or you can just do enough damage. I feel like that works a lot better than in this game where it's like, perfect or whatever. Like, perfect should just be you kill it in one hit. Oh, I killed the animal in one hit. Good job. I think at least I would prefer that. I hate restoring the core. I kind of like toy sneaking, and I like the idea of getting right up towards the animal, like killing it close range. If I kill an animal close range, I should just get a perfect pelt. Like, I would genuinely think, like, a turn-off grass visual for this game would help me out so much, because I could actually hit things from a distance without thinking, Did I hear the train and run? If this is Paul, I'm gonna cry. How the fuck is that Paul? I genuinely want an explanation on how that is Paul. Yeah, I got right up close to the animal. I barely scared it. And the game's like, no. Like, give me a turn off, like, not important objects in the ground mod. Nice.
Hey, who's there?
Arthur, dumbass.
Hope you've been good out there.
Not Uncle. My real uncle? Uncle Jeb? My mother's brother's cousin? He was kind of funny. One of those men you didn't want to be left alone with on account of him.
Could really use some good meat for this stew. Sure, might as well make some money off.
Like, give me the ability to, like, put in an amount of poor, like, pelts and things to then increase it up to higher amounts.
We really needed this. This is a decent pelt. Well done, Mr. Morgan. Many thanks, Mr. Morgan. How are you on space in that bag of yours, Mr. Morgan? Just let me know if you need me to make you a new one.
I can make my first fucking satchel. Or I could try and go for a bit more and I could get a kit one. Panther. I've never fucking seen a panther. So, like, a lot of these need, like, Anyone need boar tusk?
I'll need you to go find me the right materials before I can make that.
So we're doing a perfect rabbit stuff.
I'm resolved to try it. I'll stick to a nice word, Pierce. I'll drink good, I'll deny it. I'll store that when it does. Jolly good fellas. I'll never get drunk anymore.
Yeah, I think for 300 I would much rather focus on grabbing the bounty thing so I can go back to that previous area without losing all my resources. Also, the fact that I have to select which feckin' thing, that's annoying. Oh, a drawing. Oh, there it is. Jack's drawing. I don't know. Like, I could just fast track the game. I do also kind of want to get everything done in terms of satchels, but hmm. I don't know. I mean, I could just keep forcefully playing this game, or I could just, I don't know, switch to a different style of game or something. I don't know. Hmm. Like, I don't know. Like, the main problems I have with the game are effectively just the game feels like the grind makes you feel more attached to Arthur Morgan. It's like, yeah, but if my grind is just minor stats improvements, it annoys me. Like the fact that my Arthur, even though it's mostly my skills, can't take on a bunch of like rookie, like bandits and things feels bad because like all the grind I put into getting the dead abilities up and things, it feels kind of bad, you know? Like, oh yeah, if you want to improve Arthur Morgan permanently, you just need a bunch of perfect pelts. And it's like, how do I get perfect pelts? Well, if you want perfect pelts, you best go get a trinket or just keep improving your Deadeye score. And it's like, if my Deadeye score is only really improving the amount of amount of Deadeye energy I have, that's a bit annoying. You know? I don't know. I might quit playing Red Dead 2. Mm. I don't know. I feel like my problem, like those are my problems, like having no ability to feel, like even a lot of the pendants I think are inherent. Like I'm not asking for like Arthur Morgan to have like a button where he does like a triple backflip, you know, but like the ability to feel like I can take on like an entire crew of people is like, the story mission is like, you know, like you can tell a lot of the story missions when I realize, oh, I'm not that far. Like they're more so like scattered people, you know. But then when it came to those bandits, I lost a horse because I just kept losing to them because even though I was decent, I wasn't trying to shoot their horses, which I probably should have. But yeah. I don't know. Like, let's assume for some reason that like, you know, Red Dead 2 has like a overhaul like option in the settings where it's like improved blank, right? Where it's like the game's a bit easier out of main mission stuff. Like, oh, you're trying to go for perfect belts. Well, as long as you kill that creature in one solid hit, you know you're good. Like, oh, it's a smaller creature. If you kill it in one solid hit, even if it runs away, you get it because you know the grass is there. I can't tell with the grass. Like, if you remove the grass, I could probably tell what I'm looking at. Because yes, realism is nice when there's a bunch of flowers in the grass and things, but it's less convenient for me to hit a squirrel in the grass. So then I'm not going to see the squirrel, which means I can't get the squirrel, which means I can't get the satchel for that, which is annoying as hell. I don't know. Like, I'm playing this for Cloud, honestly. What would I Also, Peak is in fucking Fortnite. Like, what would I rather play right now? Could play Trauma Crops. Could focus on beating Hollow Knight. I could play Core Keeper. Neon White. Liza P. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna stop playing Red Dead 2. I am 23 hours into the game. I spent over a day, basically a day, of my life playing this. And you know, I think I'd rather play it modded or something, you know? Like, I'd rather play it modded so that, like, I started with higher base stats. As an example, EXP got faster. EXP game was faster. I would like that. Like, the realism aspects are annoying, because some of the realism aspects are just irritating. Yeah. Just gonna win this week early. Maybe I might play more Steam Deck stuff. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just gonna win early. I'm good. I'm done with Red Dead 2. Yeah. There we are. Yeah, it's just too long. It's the same reason why I'm not gonna play a game like Elden Ring to an aspect. Is like, oh, it's like 100 hours long. That's too damn long, in my opinion. Like a 50-hour game, I don't mind playing if it's got a lot of aspects I like. You know? Is like, the problems I have with the game is pretty much just, it's, you know, like, there are so many other games that are so much more interesting. In terms of, like, depth, interest, and so many other things. I think, in my opinion, if you're gonna make a game like this, you need to know what you're doing, and they know what they're doing. And I can imagine that some people play this game again and again. Like, your Grand Theft Auto, oh yeah, I can imagine that. But even then, those two games have different feels, and I feel like either I'm just bad at, like, aiming. Like, obviously, I wouldn't mind playing the story mode and rushing the story, but, like, you know, I wanna get the pelt stuff done. I wanna get that stuff done. I wanna feel like my character's stats are done. But then all these extra aspects are annoying to deal with, because it's like, okay, like, if you're going to have these annoying aspects, you know, like Ratchet & Clank as an example, that's a fun game. Like, so many games to me are quite fun, and this is like teetering on the aspect of like, oh, I like the story, but I think the gameplay on like out of combat stuff, like Horizon as an example, Horizon Forbidden West, I enjoy playing that game out of the story. Like, in the story, out of the story, I enjoyed it because I felt quite powerful. Black Myth Wukong, as an example, in the story, out of the story, I felt quite powerful and fun. I didn't mind grinding even if it was a bit annoying. I could not imagine, like, being like, okay, I'm going to spend, like, 3 hours grinding this game out of it. So The Spire 2, yeah, I could imagine grinding that game. I can grind that game quite happily. You know? I enjoy myself playing that game. So that's why I want to enjoy myself playing that game. I enjoy playing a lot of games. I enjoy reading. But I think that, in my opinion, yeah. Also, I do need a new headphone thing. This headphone is hella uncomfortable. Yeah, so I'm gonna need to grab a new headphone. Because apparently I keep breaking them. Yeah. That's this past fucking week has killed a lot of headphones. Anyway. No way, it's a story. Also, this main menu stuff annoying as hell.